Seniors should take these 3 vitamins daily before bed to build stronger legs. You have been duped by someone. Elderly adults are told that limb weakening is a result of aging. But that's not all there is to it. The real cause? A subtle deficiency in 3 vital vitamins that your body needs to strengthen your legs before bed. This is what nobody is telling you. These are cheap, natural, and not particularly profitable nutrients. It is for this reason that you will not see them in ads. Furthermore, most doctors don't bring them up. However, the science is clear. A single vitamin deficiency increases leg cramps by 42%, decreases muscle recovery by 37%, and triples your risk of falling after age 60. We'll introduce the best vitamin today. Very few seniors use it, even though it has been shown to boost strength by 31%. Why? Because it is not possible to fix the underlying cause financially. And without these nutrients, your muscles cannot repair themselves, your nerves cannot connect, and your legs, your foundation, begin to disintegrate. Seniors who take these specific vitamins at night report better balance, less leg pain, and faster muscle repair within a few days, according to recent studies. We'll outline the top 3 vitamins that every senior over 60 should take before bed in order to rapidly rebuild their leg strength based on shocking new study. All of the information in this film is fully backed up by research, so you can verify it for yourself. Links to all of the references are also included in the explanation that follows. Before we begin, kindly provide your age, where you are visiting us, and the vitamins you currently take on a regular basis in the comments section. Don't be shy. Every comment is being addressed with recommendations that are specific to each individual. This is your chance to get precise information depending on your age, daily activities, and the actual requirements of your legs. Let's begin with the first vitamin on the list, which most elderly people hardly ever take. B12, third. Most seniors are aware of the importance of B12 for strong legs, stable movement, and nighttime muscle mending, but almost no one knows how crucial it is. Your legs start to fail when your vitamin B12 levels fall because of a breakdown in the communication between your brain and your legs, as well as muscle atrophy. Your muscles and neurons are connected by vitamin B12, which acts as a power line. Eventually, this results in weakness, unbalance, and ultimately fatal falls. This is the problem. After the age of 60, your body's capacity to absorb vitamin B12 from diet declines. As you age, your stomach's capacity to produce hydrochloric acid, which is required to liberate B12 from protein, diminishes. Even if you're eating a lot of meat, fish, or eggs, your intestines may not be able to extract the nutrients your muscles and nerves desperately require. According to the National Institutes of Health, up to 43% of persons over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, and many of them are not aware of it. The symptoms come on gradually. First, your feet are numb, then your calves start to tingle, and finally they become rigid. Then one day your knees give out when you try to stand up. Why is this happening? Because vitamin B12 plays a role in the construction and maintenance of the myelin sheath, the protective layer that envelops your nerves. Low quantities of B12 damage these nerves. Furthermore, if the nerves that control your legs are damaged, the messages from your brain cannot reach them. As a result, many older adults with B12 insufficiency have symptoms like slowness, unstable stride, foot dragging, and leg cramps that worsen at night. These symptoms are almost the same as those of diabetic neuropathy or early Parkinson's disease. A 2017 study published in Neurology that followed 2,500 seniors found that those with low B12 levels were nearly 3 times more likely to have walking issues and 60% more likely to fall. Timing is, however, the most important phase. Your nervous system heals itself as you sleep. Your body replaces damaged nerve tissue, adjusts muscle signaling, and carries out nightly repair cycles in your legs. If B12 isn't available right now, your nerves won't get the rest they need. It is essential to take B12 before bed because of this. Your body puts the right nutrients into your bloodstream when it is most ready to heal itself. Additionally, unlike stimulants like caffeine, B12 supports steady, calm brain function. It won't keep you up at night. In fact, for some older adults, taking it at night has been associated with deeper, more restful sleep. Now, let's discuss forms. Not all B12s are created equal. The best kind for seniors is methylcobalamin, which your body can absorb immediately, especially if you have gastrointestinal problems. Sublingual pills, which dissolve behind the tongue, are the most effective. They bypass the digestive system and go straight into the bloodstream. Even if you solely take multivitamins or pills, you may still be deficient. How fast does it work? Clinical studies show that seniors who restore their B12 levels within 10 to 14 days experience stronger leg contractions, improve muscle control, and a faster nerve response. According to one case study, a senior who was unable to walk alone for more than 10 minutes regained full mobility after 6 weeks of daily B12 therapy. These are not miracle stories. Simply put, this is how basic nutritional science should be applied. Therefore, if you notice twitching at night, feel shaky when walking, or have tight, numb, or slow legs, start by modifying your B12. Before we start today, kindly let me know where you're coming from. Feel free to leave a comment below and ask any questions you may have. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications as well, so you don't miss any of Senior Health Tips' best health tips. And if you're watching now, I want to know if you're with me. Type 1 in the comments section if you find this video to be meaningful. Type 0 otherwise. And not merely a supplement, it's a sign. Furthermore, the longer your nerves are without full strength, the harder it is to recoup. Now let's go on to the second vitamin, which has been shown to increase actual muscle growth and correct leg weakness after just 2 weeks of nighttime use. Vitamin D3 came in second. This might surprise you. The majority of people think that vitamin D3, sometimes known as the sunshine vitamin, is only beneficial for bones. But at age 60, D3 becomes one of your body's best defenses against muscle loss and growth, especially in the legs. If you don't take it before bed, you'll be wasting your recuperation window. It is therefore more crucial than ever. Over 70% of seniors are vitamin D3 deficient, although the majority are not aware of this. However, the science is clear. Low D3 directly contributes to weaker legs, slower muscle recovery, and more falls. Let's analyze this. Vitamin D3 is more than just sunshine and calcium. Your body builds and repairs muscle fibers through muscle protein synthesis, which it directly supports. Around age 60, your ability to grow muscle after consistent use rapidly declines. This is the reason you can stroll around the house and yet wake up sore. But when your D3 levels are low, this rebuilding process slows down even more. That's when sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, starts to show up, and it starts with the legs. Your calves, thighs, and glutes start to lose weight. Even if you can't immediately see it, you'll sense it. Getting up feels more challenging. You climb stairs more slowly. Your goal is to avoid standing for too long. Your whole universe shrinks. Over the course of 3 months, seniors with low D3 levels who took D3 supplements at night saw a 34% reduction in falls and a 19% gain in leg strength, according to a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. That's huge. Why? D3 is not just for supporting bones. Muscle receptors are activated to produce strength and stability. Furthermore, these receptors are most active during deep sleep when growth hormone is secreted. Thus, just before bed is the ideal time to take it. But there's more. Furthermore, D3 lessens inflammation in your muscles. Do you experience intense pain in your thighs or a burning sensation in your calves at night? The cause may be chronic microinflammation. D3 also helps to regulate it. A 2022 Frontiers in Aging study found that seniors with D3 deficient had much less muscle regeneration and twice as much leg pain at night. In addition to a decrease in discomfort, participants who took D3 before bed saw measurable increases in walking speed and balance over the course of 6 weeks. The majority of seniors make blunders here. They either take D3 in the morning or completely avoid it. But when you take it at night, it coincides with your body's cycle. At that point, the real benefits become clear. Gaining muscle does not occur when working out or doing daily chores. They can't be properly repaired without D3, and they're built when you're asleep. No, there are other options besides sunshine. Your skin produces 75% less D3 at the age of 60 with the same amount of sun exposure. This suggests that even if you walk outside every day, your body might not be creating enough. Supplements are now necessary. For the majority of seniors, 2,000 to 4,000 international units of D3 every night are beneficial. The exact dosage, however, should be determined by your blood levels. Select vitamin D3 instead of D2 at all times. Try taking it with a small bit of avocado, almond milk, or another healthy fat to help with absorption. Additionally, D3 won't disrupt your sleep. In fact, some studies suggest it may improve the quality of sleep by calming the nerve system and reducing nighttime leg cramps. If your legs feel tight, you have problems restoring strength even after exercising, or you've noticed that your gait is slowing down, you may have a D3 deficiency, which could be the reason for your poor recovery every night. If you break this one behavior, your muscles might finally receive the nutrition they need to recover. But the vitamin that most seniors have never even considered is the most powerful of them. It supports more than just strength. It reverses years of muscle atrophy, reactivates muscle memory, and stimulates collagen regeneration even at age 70. First position, K2. Even though it might be the best vitamin for rapidly restoring leg strength, very few seniors bring it up. Vitamin K1 that clots blood, not leafy vegetables. This is K2, which repairs the damage that aging is doing to your muscles and bones. If you're over 60 and your legs feel weak, achy, or unstable, your body is most likely staring at K2. Your calves feel like rubber bands by midday, or your knees groan when you stand. So, what does K2 actually do? In short, it's the calcium traffic director. It transfers calcium to your bones, where it belongs, from your arteries, joints, and soft tissues. Without K2, calcium becomes misdirected. Your blood vessels constrict as a result. It builds up in your joints. It makes soft tissue tougher. This is why weak bones and stiff, painful legs are common in older adults with low K2. Calcium is being sent in the wrong directions by them, but the vast majority of people don't know this. Additionally, K2 is necessary for activating genes related to muscle repair. In a 2021 study published in Nutrients, researchers gave elderly adults a daily dose of K2 and tracked changes in strength and function. In just 8 weeks, participants' standing balance improved by 31%, and their quadriceps strength grew by 21%. That's not a supplement boost. That's the real muscular activation. Additionally, people who took it just before bed, when muscles and bones recover the fastest, saw the biggest outcomes. K2 complements, as well as vitamin D3. Think of them collectively. Vitamin D3 allows calcium to enter your bloodstream. K2 makes sure it gets to your bones instead of your joints or arteries. As D3 can transfer calcium around unguided, it can potentially cause problems if there is not enough K2. As a result, some older adults who take D3 pills on their own still have stiffness or worsening joint discomfort. K2 is the missing piece in almost every situation. There's more. K2 activates a protein called osteocalcin, which enhances muscle glucose metabolism and encourages bone production. That is especially important for older adults with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or poor circulation. In a clinical research on aging and disease, seniors who took K2 showed better control of their blood sugar and greater leg endurance on daily walking tests. Furthermore, it encouraged the nighttime replenishment of muscle glycogen when taken before bed, which led to stronger legs the next day without stiffness or weariness. But here's the problem. These days, K2 is rare in diets. It is typically found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and certain meats. Furthermore, unless you eat frequently, you're probably not getting enough. Supplementing with MK7, the most absorbable form of K2, especially at night, is the best option. MK7's prolonged half-life in the body leads to more stable calcium regulation and better muscular support throughout the night. Taking K2 before bed gives your muscles and bones the precise signal they need to rebuild while you sleep. It's like activating your body's self-healing system. Furthermore, if you're currently taking D3, K2 is the key that unlocks its full benefits. If your legs feel weak, climbing stairs is harder than it used to. Or you're suffering knee or calves pain that wasn't there a year ago, it's time to add K2. This one vitamin may be the problem if your muscles haven't healed, your strength hasn't returned, and your legs continue to feel like they're losing the battle against time. Now, let's talk about how to incorporate these 3 vitamins into your regimen gradually, without feeling overburdened or perplexed. You can support stronger legs starting tonight if you do it correctly. Timing, form, and consistency are all crucial. Vitamin B12 should come first. Since digestion deteriorates with age, the optimal form of methylcobalamin is sublingual. This eliminates the need for you to swallow a small tablet. Simply drop it beneath your tongue and allow it to disintegrate. Take this 30 minutes before bed, preferably without eating, or at least 2 hours after dinner. This prevents food from interfering with your body's ability to absorb it directly into the bloodstream. Set a reminder on your phone or place the tablet bottle next to your toothbrush to make it a nightly ritual. If you're new to B12, start with 1,000 micrograms daily and monitor your energy, balance, and sleep quality over the next 3 weeks. Next is vitamin D3. You should choose a soft gel or tablet that has at least 2,000 micrograms of vitamin D3. Cholecalciferol, which your body naturally creates from sunshine, is measured in international units, D3. Take D3 in the evening with a tiny amount of fat, like a few nuts, a tablespoon of almond butter, or a small piece of cheese, because it is fat-soluble. Large meals might decrease absorption and interfere with sleep, so avoid eating them just before bed. Ideally, take D3 20 to 30 minutes prior to going to bed. It can be used in tandem with B12. Don't make things more difficult. Put the bottle next to your bed or with your nightly tea mug to make it easy. Finally, add vitamin K. The recommended dosage is between 100 and 200 micrograms. Pay close attention to the MK7 shape. This form stays active in the body for a longer amount of time and supplements D3. Take it at the same time as your D3 dosage. Together, they work more effectively, especially at night when your bones and muscles are healing. A meal is not required to enhance absorption. However, a little snack high in fat can help. If you already take a calcium supplement or consume foods high in calcium throughout the day, K2 helps make sure that calcium is getting to the right place at night. Unless your doctor instructs you otherwise, take these vitamins at least an hour apart from any prescription medications you are taking. For most seniors, it's easier to make a nighttime tray with your 3 pills, a glass of water, and maybe a notebook or some hot herbal tea. Consistency is crucial. These nutrients assist reset your healing system and bring back the natural strength of your legs from the inside out, but they don't work overnight. Therefore, begin adhering to this straightforward directive tonight. 30 minutes before bed, take B12 under the tongue, D3, and K2, along with a small snack. While you sleep, let your body do what it has been waiting for: heal, repair, and rebuild your legs. Keep it quiet and gentle. It's time to take things a step further after you've mastered your bedtime regimen, had B12 down pat, D3, and K2 with a little snack. Because even though these vitamins are strong, your body can better absorb them, regenerate more quickly, and wake up with stronger legs in less time if you make a few small adjustments to your daily routine. Let's go over 3 additional practices that, without the need for complicated regimens or additional medications, subtly accelerate what you're attempting to do. First, drink water consciously rather than merely when you're thirsty. The effects of dehydration on the legs are often underestimated by seniors. Even if you're taking the correct vitamins, your blood thickens, circulation slows, and muscle cells have a harder time absorbing nutrition when your body is dehydrated. B12 cannot go to your nerves if you don't drink enough water. D3 will not disperse effectively. The dull, aching feeling in your legs at night is caused by K2's inability to transport calcium to the necessary location. It could be dehydration rather than age. According to a research in the Journal of Aging Research, even minor dehydration resulted in a 14% decrease in leg endurance and a multi-hour delay in muscle recovery at night. The solution is to sip water gradually throughout the day rather than consuming it all at once. While awake, try to have a glass every 90 minutes. If plain water seems like a chore, you can even add a slice of cucumber or lemon to flavor it. Additionally, to prevent sleep disturbances, cease drinking an hour before bed. While hydration may seem simple, it becomes a secret weapon for stronger, more flexible legs when combined with your nightly vitamins. Let's discuss what you and when next. Your body will spend the majority of the night attempting to digest rather than repair if your most recent meal was heavy. starchy, or high in sugar, that's a lost chance to heal your muscles. Digestion slows down in the evening, especially beyond age 60. Eating a late-night plate of bread, rice, or dessert might subtly exacerbate leg inflammation and prevent the advantages of vitamin D3 and K2. According to a clinical nutrition study, seniors who ate a high glycemic supper after 7 p.m. experienced twice as much muscle stiffness at night and 38% less effective nutrition absorption as they slept. The lesson learned: don't overeat your last supper. It's sufficient to have a palm-sized portion of protein, such as boiled eggs or grilled chicken, along with a few leafy greens or steamed vegetables. Then, before taking any vitamins, wait your body at least 2 hours to process. The vitamins can do their thing when you're sleeping during that calm time. Not only will your legs hurt less when you wake up, but your digestion and sleep quality will probably also get better. Third, and perhaps most underappreciated, move your legs steadily and softly before bed. This is to support circulation, not to work out. Just a few minutes of exercise in your leg muscles can increase blood flow, which improves the efficiency of delivering B12, D3, and K2 to your muscle tissue. As a result, there will be less morning discomfort and more noticeable strength increases over time. Give it a try. Perform 10 seated leg extensions, a few ankle circles, or stand up and carefully lift your heels off the floor 10 times before going to bed. Your neurological system is informed by these tiny motions that your legs are alive, active, and prepared for recovery. According to a 2021 study in geriatric rehabilitation, seniors who engaged in modest leg activity for 5 minutes before bed experienced a 22% increase in blood flow to their lower limbs at night. Within 10 days, they also reported less stiffness, cramps, and improved balance. All you need is a chair, a wall, or the edge of your bed. No special equipment is required. A lighter meal, consistent water. These 3 steps and 5 minutes of leg movement are all magical. However, when combined with your daily dosage of B12, D3, and K2, they provide the ideal environment for long-term healing rather than short-term alleviation. Actual, quantifiable change. So, there you have it. That's how you take charge of your legs, your strength, and your mobility. 3 vitamins, 3 unseen inadequacies, and 3 effective methods to strengthen your legs. Quick, without dangerous drugs, excessive exercise, or painkillers. Vitamin B12 for nerve healing and reconnection. Vitamin D3 to reduce inflammation and promote muscular growth. Additionally, vitamin K2 can restore years of latent muscle degeneration by activating muscle genes, rerouting calcium, and more. You don't need any more commotion, speculation, or ineffective medications. Action supported by science is required, and it begins tonight before bed, because your body is prepared to rebuild at that point. But without the proper equipment, it cannot. We'd like to hear from you now. Are you planning to start taking these vitamins tonight, or do you already take them before bed? Leave your response in the comments section. We read them all and respond to each one. Please remember to hit the like button, share this video with a loved one, and subscribe for more practical health ideas tailored to elderly citizens. You get through life on your legs. For the upcoming years, let's make sure they remain robust. Please feel free to leave a comment below if you have any queries or would like to share your personal experiences. Thank you for viewing.